Here's a short video about how to subtract fractions. So the way that we're doing it in class is we are saying that we have 2 1/3 minus 1 2/3. What students want to do is to say 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1/3 minus 2/3 is 1/3. This will not get them the correct answer, but it's a very common mistake. So instead, what I encourage them to do is to change the mixed numbers into improper fractions. It takes a little bit of time, but that's the best way to do it. So I'm teaching the students to decompose the numbers so that they really understand why that trick 3 times 2 plus 1 works, the one that we all grew up on. We're practicing decomposing. So we have 3/3 and 3/3, which is 6/3, plus 1/3, which is 7/3. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with my next number. 3/3 plus 2/3 equals 5/3. Now that I have these two numbers, I can then go back and subtract. So 7/3 minus 5/3 equals 2/3. Okay, so this is going to be my answer, unless, of course, it's an improper fraction. In this particular case, it's not an improper fraction. It is proper, so I'm going to write in 2/3 in my blank. Some of the students still seem to have a bit of trouble understanding what's happening here in this process. So what I also encourage is for the students to draw a picture. So we would draw 2 holes, color those in, and I cut them into thirds because I know my denominator is 3. So here's my 2 1/3, and then I'm supposed to take away 1 2/3. So I'm going to cross out one whole bar and then 2/3, 1/3, 2/3, and I'm left with 2/3. So some of the students are really understanding the picture strategy more than they are this set of equations right here. Either way gets us to the right answer, so I'm perfectly fine with either way the students want to go about finding this answer. I also like to add, so 2/3 plus what would get me to my next whole, which would be plus 1/3. Now this together makes 2, and then I would need just one more third to get to 2 1/3. I have not specifically taught the students how to do that, but if counting up is a way that your child understands, that would definitely be another strategy that could work. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.